of the Sun wrote it up as the most original idea, better than any politicians in the state of Pennsylvania.
Right.
Complimented my idea. Now, it makes sense, Michael. You know, if only 25% of the people use the legal system in America, well, if the lawyers have to recover their costs, put that expense on those 25% of Americans.
Right.
Right? Well, that's the reality. Why should the 75% of Americans that never ever use the law, use the legal system, whether it's civil or criminal, and I've been on both ends, regretfully, you understand? And I've experienced both ends. But I should have to pay, if my lawyer wants to raise the fees,
right,
because I'm in a civil battle like with the city of Allentown, we're in this eminent domain case. Okay, we're fighting the city of Allentown. So why should Chris, who hasn't been in court, have to pay for me going to court? So the lawyers, it's real simple. This idea is so sound and makes so much sense that the other men and women who I put it in front of will, I believe, say, yeah, it's a great idea, unless they're lawyers. Do you understand? They're going to, and they're getting paid off by lawyers, and there's going to be a fight. And then, but at least it'll be on the plate as an idea to the American public.
Okay. And
one representative at a time could run on this platform and understand how great it is, and the people will vote for it.
Right.
Do you understand? So I will push it through with prayer and with fasting and with hard work, and get them and get the other fellow Democrat and Republicans and independents or libertarians, whatever they are, to say, yeah, that is a righteous, a good idea. The system's broken. Okay, 75% of the citizens should not have to pay for 25% of the citizens. Yes, the jurors, I mean, they have families. They can't go and sit, like you had mentioned. They can't go and sit for a week or two on $9 a day.
Right. The idea would really break that establishment, the beginning of the breakage. That would be huge.
Listen, that idea, and that's the main reason, next to the food banks, that's the main reason why I am here, sitting with you for an hour and sacrificing my time and my energy.
Right.
Because I believe this is a wonderful, wonderful legal proposal that will save the taxpayers trillions, that will save every family $700 a year just in
that's a lot of that's still a lot of money in today's world.
Look, I'm not some Wall Street guy saying, hey, I'm not a Wall Street politician or some lawyer or some politician is going to take money from lawyers. And what I'm saying to the people, write me in and you're going to save $700 a year. Wow, that's huge.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So you don't have to pay me off. Just write me in. Type in Dennis J Atiyeh, and every vote's a victory, and your prayers will be answered. Listen, this is time for major change, and men and women who have these types of ideas should run for political positions, whether it's local, whether it's national. There are so many creative men and women that have great ideas, and they can't get in and come up with them because the establishment won't let them. They got their people they endorse. They got their people that they want to win because they want their concepts and ideologies and money-making businesses and corporate interests, whether it's in Harlem or whether it's in Appalachia, okay? It's the same shit, different day. What do you want? Write in Dennis J Atiyeh, 100% vote. You know, vote from your hearts. Vote for people that are going to at least try to change how our companies operated, because the system is broken, and that legal tax proposal is just one of many that you can go to DennisAtiyeh.com and look at, Mike.
Okay. Chris, any final words?
I'll echo everything Dennis has said. DennisAtiyeh.com. I think this lawyer thing is that's a tremendous idea, Dennis. It's something that could break the establishment. It's something that it's suitable
Chris,
for the American citizens.
We're not the only ones that thinks it's a great idea with no money. With no money, we ran against the powerful Charlie Dent.
Right.
And we had men write us up that, editors write us up that our idea was the best idea in 2014 of anybody running for office. Do you understand? And here, Terry Madonna confirms that everything that I say is 100% accurate. So I'm not, you and I, Chris, and you, Mike, aren't just making this up. We're praying that it goes even to a higher level, and that this is enacted, and the average taxpayer in our country won't have to pay for the legal expenses of the judicial system, which, according to the report in this newspaper, is like close to like $1 trillion a year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying here? So the 25% of the people, including the lawyers, should pay that trillion, not the 75% that don't. And that's the main focus of this campaign. It's an original concept through my good and bad experiences in the legal system. Do you understand? And our whole goal in our lives is to get better. So from the bad and good experience that I had as a businessman and as a citizen, I want to try to use them to make our country better.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yes. So, well, thank you both very much for your time. I should have told you this right off. I made the mistake with my first magazine, Valley and Beyond, with Surreal Vale City. I make it a point that my magazine, from the local level on up, will never endorse a candidate because, in my opinion, it is the media's job to state the facts, to show the video. If they feel strongly, do an editorial, but it is not the job of the media to endorse or officially support a candidate, because it is not the media's job to influence the voters. It is the media's job to say, hey, look, this is what was said. It's up for you to decide. So hopefully.
But in this case, you got it.
Yeah, but I do. It will not. Personally, I will support candidates, but I just make it that policy because it's the way I've started my magazine.
I respect that, Mike. I don't have a problem with that. I respect that.
Okay.
And I appreciate your time. Again, we had over a dozen newspapers cover us.
Nice.
With no money. We
Right.
had you cover us in 2014.
Right.
And all we can do is the best with what we got.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand? I don't have $1 million budget like Charlie Dent. I'm actually spending next to no money. Chris is a volunteer. And, all we want to do is plant the seed of hope and hard work and faith and keep growing from there. So hopefully, your interview years down the road will be part of the revolution,
Right.
the tax revolution that you're documenting that we want to occur as three men.
Right.
And I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
And
Thank
your
you.
honesty. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mike.
Right. That's it.
That's great.
Yeah.
All right.